And Pine-Bluff Mayor Vivian Flowers is speaking publicly for the first time in a one-on-one interview with me following the death of 84-year-old Iredell Collins at the city's aquatic center. Tonight, she explains why she waited to address the public. Why was it important for you to kind of get all of the facts before you did speak publicly?
To get all of the facts. I ran on transparency and accountability, and transparency and accountability don't just happen when things are going well. There's also a level of sensitivity, I think, that was necessary for the privacy and the period of initial mourning for a family that I know was in shock.
And you were able to kind of watch the surveillance video of Ms. Collins in the pool area, and from what you watched, what did you learn or what changed about your understanding about what happened?
So in the first week, I got clarity that according to the standards of the Board of Health, that the number of lifeguards for opening the entire facility was deficient. That's a fact. The standard that they had been operating under was based upon a ratio of one lifeguard for every 15 people. That's what I was told consistently.
Now, Ms. Collins, according to the report, she went unnoticed for nearly an hour. Mm-hmm. Is this due to the 1 to 15 ratio, or would you say she was just in the area where she was unnoticeable?
I won't say what it's due to. I'm going to leave that at this point to the criminal investigation. So it was never a situation where anyone's intent or lack of focus under the circumstances wasn't there. And I can promise you that the lifeguards who were there at different points in time in that day were horrified.
How do you respond to that criticism that changes are only occurring now that Ms. Collins has lost her life?
I mean, that's not true. But what I can say is that when I am contacted as mayor, I do my best to respond. Have to prioritize, because I get calls from, situations like this down to, people having a complaint about the way a city worker talks to them. It's all important, but you have to prioritize.
What will you say you, and along with your staff, y'all have learned from this particular event?
I would say that I think the learning curve here is a response and a reaction to a tragedy that has never happened before, and that we are going to work diligently to ensure never happens again.
Now, Mayor Flowers says the city is still waiting on the state crime lab to determine Collins' official cause of death. She says once those findings are released, she will have more information.